Hello everyone, it's me again. So as the weather is absolutely beautiful and sunny, I'm at this place. Sorry guys, there's a wasp or a bee around me. I am at County's Crematorium in Northampton. Now I will be putting some pictures up on the on the group. All I can say is I am absolutely gobsmacked at the sheer beauty of this place. Now you don't often get to see crematoriums and spaces like this, and this place was suggested to me because there's loads of, I mean, let me spin you around and you can actually see the crematorium. That is the actual crematorium and the chapels. Now I'm going to give you a pan round just to show you how big it is. So this is an absolute beautiful place. I've never been here before, and on a day like today, what more can you ask for? So there's, I mean, just look at that. That is a building in itself, and it's gorgeous here. Absolutely gorgeous. Now obviously this goes on for miles and miles. Now, like I said, this was suggested to me because there has been apparently a lot of activity here, and that, you know, there are a lot of spirits here. So I'm just walking around and making myself familiar with the buildings. Let's go over here. I mean, just look at this place. It's absolutely outstandingly beautiful, and I like crematoriums like this because it's just absolutely beautiful. Now obviously we're in a little bit of a dome, and there's lots of, I presume that's going to be the entrance to the crematorium, and obviously you've got the plaques and everything, and it says here that where we've just been in, or where I've just showed you, it says there, in dedication to all those who have shown strength in 2020. So maybe those people, these loved ones that have passed away, obviously they've passed away from COVID, or they've had underlying medical conditions and COVID hasn't contributed to them. But this place just goes on and on. And I've never seen such beauty in a crematorium before. So, and obviously you've got the back end. I mean, that building in itself, it'd be great to investigate. And obviously you've got all the floral tributes and everything. But just look at these. I mean, this is absolutely, it goes on forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find a quiet spot, and I'm going to call out and see if there is any spirits here. But this place just goes on for ages and ages. I'm absolutely blown away with the beauty of this place, and like I say, I will take pictures, and I will put pictures up on the group of it. But it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, obviously you can't see inside, But what I'm going to do is I'm just checking to make sure that there is that a camera? I think there is cameras up there, but I'll try and take you in if I can, or see if I can get near to someone. Right, here we go, look. So let me spin you back around. So obviously we'll go up these steps. Now obviously if you weren't meant to do this, then they wouldn't put it up here. Obviously I'm not going to go into too much detail, but what I'm going to do is give you a view of the inside of the place. Now I don't know whether you can actually see inside. Look just how beautiful it is. I don't know whether you can see in there. So yeah, it's beautiful. I can't get over these views. I mean, just look at them. So we're going to find a quiet spot now, and I'm going to call out to any spirits and just see if there is anybody here, or any spirits here that want to communicate. But I'm not getting any feelings at the moment, although I'm being drawn. I'm actually being drawn down to this bottom area, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down, because something is bringing me down to this part. Now, I mean, I'm absolutely speechless. I'm absolutely speechless, because I'm blown away by it. It is, I mean, look at those wisteria trees. I'm absolutely blown away by it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit on that bench over there, and I'm going to call out to any spirits, and just see if anything comes through. I mean, this place just goes on and on and on. So I'm just, little rose garden there for if you want to be remembered by a flower or rose bush. So this is pretty, and we're going to go and sit in the sun. Like I say, we'll go and sit on this bench here, and I am just going to sit here and obviously take a moment to reflect this place, and just see if I can channel any spirits, channel anything that wants to come through. So as always, she says, as always, K2. So I'm going to switch it on. I don't know where to put this actually, so I want to put it somewhere where you're going to be able to see it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the K2, we'll go over to the other bench actually, because what I'll do is I'll put the K2 down. We'll go over to that bench over there, and we'll put the K2 down in the shade, so that way you can see it. So yeah, we'll put the K2 I'll put the K2 down here by this tree down here. Look, I'll put the K2, I'll switch it on, okay, and I'll put it down there. Right, and what I'll do is I'll sit on this not so nice bench, but we'll sit here anyway, and we'll call out and see if anybody can respond. Are there any spirits here that can hear my voice? My name is Jo. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm asking any spirits that are here to come forward who would like to communicate with me. Could you make my device light up if you're here? I mean you no harm or disrespect. I'm just curious to see that it's the life after death, and if there is some spirits here. Please come forward, spirits. You can make my device light up. Are there any spirits here that can hear my voice? Come forward. Come and speak with me. Like I say, this place was suggested to me. Now, I've been drawn to this area, but I don't feel like there's anything like bad here. It's very peaceful. K2 hasn't gone off yet, but some spirits there can be a little bit I don't know sort of thing. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, because K2's not going off, I don't know what to do. Please, are there any spirits here that can come forward who can hear my voice? Please come and speak with me. My name is Jo. I mean you no harm or disrespect. And if you're here, would you be so kind in making my lights go off? If there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, please come forward. And this device I have in front of me, can you make it light up for me? Maybe if I actually put it, I'm going to put it on the ground. Please, if there's any spirits here, could you walk up to that device for me and make my lights go off? I mean you no harm or disrespect. No one's ever probably done anything like this before, but it's okay. You can communicate with me. All you have to do is just make those lights go off. If you can do that, it lets me know that you're here. There's nothing going off on the K2, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go spirit talker and just see, because sometimes they may have the energy to communicate with me through talking, but sometimes they probably can't. Different spirits have different energies, and if spirits want to communicate with you, then they will use energy and they will use whatever they can to communicate. Now some spirits can't do that, so I've asked them to use my energy. I've asked them to come forward, and up to now nothing's come through, but I've got a feeling that there is something around me. I don't know exactly what, but there is something around me, so I'm gonna go spirit talker But before I do, like I said, you know, spirits, they have no recognition of what day, time, month, year, whatever. So they're just wandering, and it's quite open here, so they can come and go as they please. Some spirits probably get a little bit confused onto, you know, why all of a sudden is someone coming to speak with them when no one's ever done it before. So the K2 still hasn't gone off, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go spirit talker, and we'll just see what comes through. So let's go. Right, it's just loading up. There we go. Are there any spirits here that can hear my voice? My name's Joanne, and I'd like to communicate with you. Would you be so kind to communicate with me? You can use my energy. Can you tell me your name?
I worked here.
You worked here, and I must say how well you kept this place. Were you a groundsman?
No, I didn't.
Do you not like this place, Spirit? This place is absolutely beautiful. If you looked after it, you did a really, really good job. If you were not a groundsman, did you just like coming here? Did you work? Were you somebody who worked at the crematorium? Were you someone who worked in the crematorium? Were you a mortician? Are there many spirits here? Please use my energy. Please come forward and speak with me. You don't have to be afraid or scared. I'd just like to speak with you. How many spirits are here? Please, spirits, come forward. This place was suggested to me because there has been paranormal activity around here.
Expurge factor.
I haven't got a clue what that word means, guys, so I will have to look it up. Could you tell me what that meant? What does that word mean, Spirit? Now, obviously you can't see it, but the K2 has just bleeped, so obviously there is something coming through. Whether or not there is multiple spirits that are trying to come through. Please, spirits, come forward. Come forward to my voice. Were you a spirit that worked here? Did you work in the crematorium? In the chapel? Were you an undertaker? Please, spirits, please come forward.
Children are playing.
Okay. Where are the children, may I ask? Because I've not seen anything here, like a children's garden or something. Are they playing in the sun?
Unlikely.
Unlikely. Okay, so if there's no child memorial garden here or child's area, do these children come and go? Do they just like to come here and play? They just like to come here and play, spirits. It's a beautiful place to play. Is there many children that come here, spirits? Spirit, could you give me your name? Please, may I ask your name? My name's Jo. Or Joanne, however you want to address me. Would you please come forward and speak with me? I can honestly say, guys, this place is at
Malediction.
Malediction. I don't know what any of these words are meaning.
There's a shapeshifter.
Oh, okay. Is that what that word means? When you say shapeshifter, is it a good shapeshifter? Does it take on many forms? Please, Spirit, if this shapeshifter, are they malevolent? Do they cause harm? Do they haunt this cemetery? Shapeshifter. I don't think there's anything bad here. I mean, if there's a shapeshifter, then...
Bestia.
Bestia. Is that your name? Is that your name, Spirit? What I'm gonna have to do, guys, is I'm gonna have to look up some of these words, because I don't know whether that was a name or whether it's got a meaning to it or anything like that. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this screen recording and we'll go to another area of the cemetery and we'll see what we can pick up from there. Spirits, I'm going to go to another part now. I'm going to go to another area. So if you want to follow me, you can do so. And we'll try and speak somewhere else. Okay guys, I'm going to stop this now. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and visit another part of the cemetery. Or crematorium, however you want to put it, because I've obviously had Spirit come through a shapeshifter, which that doesn't scare me, but it's a little bit not right, because shapeshifters, you don't know if they're good shapeshifters or if they're bad, because shapeshifters, say that when you've had a few, they can take many forms. So they could take the form of an animal, they could take the form of another spirit, making the investigators or mediums actually believe that it's a nice spirit, but it's not. They can shapeshift into anything really. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go from here and I'm going to go and find somewhere else to investigate. but this place is massive, so I've got a variety of places to go. It did come through saying children are playing here, but I haven't yet found a children's memorial garden, so I will have a wander around and have a look, and I will take you with me. You know, you can come and have a look with me, and we'll go on from there. So let me spin you back round so you can see the beautiful place that it is. I'm just going to get the K2. Oh, K2's. So yeah, I'm going to spin you around and you can walk with me. So okay, so I'm just going to grab my bag with the K2 in it, and we'll have another walk around and see if we can go to a different place, or if there's a different area. But I just don't see why more crematoriums can't be like this, because this is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, I am well and truly, utterly gobsmacked about this place. This place goes on for miles. Did you see a rabbit, did you? Wow. So, I mean, just look at these. I mean, just look at it. Look at a little dragonfly. Well, you can't see it now. But yeah. These are all little plaques, obviously, that people have had. Probably their ashes scattered or something like that. I don't know. But look at that just there, look. Isn't that beautiful? Lovely views and everything. So we'll go down here, this part. I don't know. See, these plaques, even these plaques here that are in those flower beds and there, sometimes, even if they haven't, you know, they've not been able to have a proper funeral, it's really nice to know that someone has remembered them by. Now, I'm just going into this little, I don't know where this little area is, I don't know. I don't know what part of this is. Oh, okay. This is, I've got a feeling, no, this isn't the children's part. It's a beautiful path. It just, it's like you're on a little adventure. There is a children's little memorial here. Now, I know it's sad, and some people, you know, don't like the idea, but look how cute those teddy bears are. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, obviously you can see the is there. So what I'm gonna do is just put it all, just give you a little pan round, and but this is nice, like a quite nice little orchard. Yeah, what I'm going to do is, obviously I'm here now at this part, so I'm going to put the K2 down again, which obviously I'm going to put the K2, I'm going to put the K2 down here, I'll just pop it down there. Oh, you can't really see it. I don't know where to put it actually. So I'll tell you what I'll do. If I can, I will put it, I'll put it just here, because you can see it from there. So, are there any spirit children here? Is there any children here? Are there any children? Are there any spirit children here? My name's Joanne. Would you like to come and speak with me? Would you like to come and play? Please, if there's any spirit children here, or any spirits here, would you like to come and say hello? Or if there's any other spirits here that would like to communicate, could you come and say hello? Please, spirit children, if you're here, you come and make my lights go off. You come and make my lights go off. Come and play. The lights aren't going off the K2, but I don't know whether to switch it off or leave it. So I'm on a gravel now. I've got to get up off the gravel and it's going to hurt my knees. Ow! Right, so I don't know what to do. I don't know where to put this. See, I could put it here, couldn't I? I could put it just there and just see. Are there any spirits here that can hear my voice? If you're here, could you make my device light up? My name's Jo. I come with respect for you. I mean you no harm. I'd just like to communicate with you. Could you make my lights go off if you're here? Please use my energy. You see, not always spirits will communicate with you. Some are they're just probably at rest, you know, but like I said, this place was suggested to me and I don't feel like there's anything bad here, anything negative. That it's just quite a peaceful place. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and head up to the crematorium itself and sit by the doors of the crem and just do a call out there and see if anything comes through. But the open area, this open area here it's very peaceful here, very peaceful, and it's absolutely blew my mind away on how nice it is and how presentable everything is kept. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the front of the crematorium and sit on the seats up there and just see if there's any spirits that are near to the crem. I mean, that just looks something like out of Pride and Prejudice, doesn't it? Or Bridgerton, or some sort of 80s horror movie, you know, but in a nice way. In a nice way. And yeah, like I say, I'm just absolutely overwhelmed on how nice and well looked after this place is. And if Northampton can do things like this, then why can't other cemeteries? Because this place just goes on for miles. I don't even know where I'm going. I think I'm coming round back to the front of the crematorium. Yes, I am. I'm coming back round now. So I am going to go to the front of the crem. I mean, just look at those pillars. Now, a lot of the American cemeteries and mausoleums, as they're called, they do have things like this. And there is a particular area that I will take you to that does actually have something very similar. But this place is just absolutely divine beauty. I mean, I'd be quite happy to be cremated here, even though I want to be buried. So we're just going to the main entrance. Now, obviously, it's and that's really nice. I've just noticed this plaque here. It says there, look. May we advise you that cameras are installed in this chapel as the family may have asked for a live webcam or recording. Now, some people would probably say that's a bit morbid, you know, where you don't want to do things like that. But some people like memories to something that they can look up to years and years down the line. So if they have a relative that, oh, they can turn around and say, oh, this was Auntie Flo's funeral, or this was Uncle Bob's funeral, or, you know, at least here you can get it recorded or videoed, because then that just, it's like guys sitting on that gravel, it's just grazed my knee a bit. Obviously, which I think is a beautiful idea for a memory, to actually have the funeral recorded. Now, I would, because then people can actually see just what a crazy Fruit Loop of a woman I am, and have my service, because when I die, I'm going to go out with a bang, and I don't want you all to, you know, come to my funeral and be all sad and upset and crying. Don't bother doing that. Just, you know, take the mickey out of me, have a laugh and a giggle. I won't mind. So I'm going to put my K2 on there, and I'm going to put it down by the door here, and we're going to call out, and we're going to see if there's any spirits here by the door. Now, let me turn you around so you can see it. Are there any spirits here? Are there any spirits who would like to communicate with me? My name is Jo, and I've come with respect. I don't mean you harm. I'm just going to move this so it's out the sun, and that way you can see it better if it goes off. So please, oh. Are there any spirits here? Are there any spirits inside this crematorium? If I knock, could you knock back? Please, if there's any spirits here, could you make my device light up? I'd really like to speak with you. Please, spirits, it's okay. You can come forward and speak with me. Please, are there any spirits here? Please come forward and speak with me if you are. Try and make my device light up, spirits. My name is Jo, and I'd just like to communicate with you. I spoke to some spirits earlier on. You can use my energy, please. Will you come and speak with me, spirits? See, nothing. This is what happens when we do investigations. This is what happens. We don't always going to go somewhere and we're going to get spirits to communicate with us, because some of them can't, or they probably don't know how to. And sometimes when I use like the yes no prism, sometimes they've got the energy just to answer yes or no. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go yes no prism, and we'll see what goes on from there. But I absolutely love this place. Absolutely love it. I mean, just look at that view. And obviously, oh, it's Richard and Ree, but I mean, this view is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's magic here. So yeah, we'll go yes no prism and we'll go on from there. So back in a bit. So I'm using the Paravox 3, the yes no prism, and K2 hasn't gone off. So I don't think that there's probably a couple of spirits here.
Paravox. Powering on.
So what I'm going to do is just...
Starting ITC3.
Okay, so... No. Right. Sorry guys, this is playing up. Let's go to...
Goodbye.
No, let's not say goodbye. Let's restart it. No, that's Spirit Talker. What is going on? Right. There we go. We'll try again. Sorry guys. So hopefully these things just take a little while to load up.
Paravox.
There we go.
Powering on. Starting ITC3.
Right, so let's go yes no. Here we go. Are there any spirits here that can hear my voice? Would you like to communicate with me, spirit? Please use my energy. Please, are there spirits here? Would you like to communicate with me? Are there any child spirits here? Are there any children here? Are there any children spirits?
No.
Okay. But there's a child's memorial garden.
Yes.
Do the children come in visitation? Do the children just come and go? Do they just come and visit you? Please, spirits, use my energy. Do children come here to see you? Please, is there spirits here, or is there a spirit that would like to communicate with me? Do you just come in visitation? Are you visiting loved ones? Please, spirits, please come forward. Do you want to speak with me?
Yes.
Cut. What does that mean, spirit? Is that how you died? Did someone cut you, spirit? Is that how you died? Is that how you crossed over?
Yes.
Was your crossing over to the other side quite sudden? Did you know that you'd crossed over? Spirit, did you know what happened to you? I know you said you were cut, but did you know that you'd passed over? Spirit, I don't like to ask this, and forgive me when I say this, but were you stabbed? When you say you got cut, did somebody stab you? Were you stabbed, spirit? Did somebody harm you? Is this the spirit of a gentleman? A young boy? Did a man was stabbed? Was a male stabbed? Am I in communication with a male spirit? Okay, is this a female spirit? Is this the spirit of a female? That's right, I'm getting the feeling, guys, that something's around me. Are you around me, spirit? Are you near me? Please, spirit, it's okay. You can come and speak with me. Are you near me, spirit? And the K2's just gone off. Please, spirit, come and use my energy. Are you here? Would you come and speak with me, spirit? Okay, Spirit, do you want me to leave you alone? Do you want me to leave you alone, Spirit? Do you want me to leave you in peace? Because if you want me to go, just tell me. Do you want me to go, Spirit, and leave you alone?
No.
Do you mind me being here? Am I okay to be here, spirits?
Yes.
I bet you think it's strange, someone communicating with you. Do you find it amazing how I can speak with spirits? Can you see me, Spirit? Spirit, can you see me? Do you know where I'm sitting?
Yes.
Now we're getting interesting. Spirit, are you behind these doors?
No.
Spirit, are you waiting for someone?
No.
Spirit, do you want to be crossed over? Do you know you've crossed over, Spirit? Do you know that you're not living anymore? Do you know that you have died? Spirit, do you need my help? Do you need my help, Spirit?
Yes.
Katie's going on. Would you like me to cross you over, Spirit? Do you want to be at peace? Spirit, do you want me to cross you over? Do you want me to take you to the other side? So you can rest in peace? K2's bleeping a lot now. Spirit, would you like me to cross you over? Would you like me to make you...
No.
Okay, okay, okay then, okay. So Spirit, you're happy here, you like these grounds, you're happy to stay here. Is that right, Spirit? You're happy to stay here? Just answer me one more time, Spirit. Are you happy here?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Spirit. I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you for communicating with me, Spirit. And no doubt we will speak again soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wow, that was really, really good. So there is a spirit here because I could feel them around me, and the K2's bleeping every now and then. But obviously this is a peaceful place, and yes, it was suggested to me, so I will get back to the person and say, yes, I've done a walk around, I've done an investigation, and yeah, there is something here, but it's not bad. It's far from it. This is an absolute perfect place. It's perfect. I mean, I'm lost for words about this place. I really, really am. And I will, again, bring... Sorry, I keep looking at the K2 because every now and then it just keeps bleeping. I will be bringing Paul over with me. And like I said before, I really love to bring some of you over with me. You know, transport's not a problem. We can sort something out for that. But there are spirits here, but they're wandering, and it's so open, it's so beautiful. You know, it's just absolutely magical, and I don't know how anyone... I mean, obviously I don't live in Northampton, but I would be more than happy to have my service here. So yeah, so come back with Paul and see if he picks up on anything, but I don't think he will. I don't think he will, because like I say, I mean, it's just beautiful here. I am literally lost for words. Now, I did say before I go, I will take you to another area. Now, this area, like I said, is similar to what they have in America, because you have little plaques on the wall with little vases, or vase as they call them, at the side. So we're just going to walk down. I'll take you some... in fact, I'll give you a spin round, and you can just see this place for yourself, because honestly, I'm absolutely lost for words. Absolutely lost for words. So, I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. Look at that gorgeous little lamp there, look. So if we go this way, I mean, look at that view down there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And like I say, this is the first part. I mean, I'm literally gobsmacked about this place. Absolutely gobsmacked. And like I say, this is what I was saying with you about, obviously, the plaques on the wall with the little vases at the side. Now, obviously, I'm not... Just a quick glimpse, that's where they are. But you've got a lovely little pond here. And there's dragonflies and all other... I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can see the dragonflies. Look at that dragonfly. Look how beautiful. How beautiful that dragonfly is. It's flying off. So this is very much, I mean, this is beautiful. I'm not deliberately showing you headstones because, you know, it's things like that. It's just basically that I can show you this because there's nothing there, but it's just a vase, and you can have a plaque on the wall, and there's some more there. Look at that pergola. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. And obviously it's like a little maze. It's like a little maze, look. You've got that bit there. And then look at this. Look at this. This is just little vases on the wall. Look, this is just absolutely, I mean, how would you not like to be in a place like this? I mean, this is just gorgeous. And obviously if we go around, I'm trying to get you to the pond where they've got more fish. There's the pond there, look. And there's the pond there. And it's got fishes in, so obviously I've come the wrong way round, so yeah, so that's it. So that was today's investigation. This place is just goes on and on. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there, guys, and we're going to leave it there, and until we have another adventure, you know, I'm going to say goodbye and happy hunting until the next time. Speak soon. Bye. Hello. Right, now the video's gone up. Now I've done some research. Those words that I struggle to understand, I've actually found out what they mean. So when it said bestia, it was an Old English word for beast. So obviously that means that there's some sort of creature up there. The maledictio meant evil, which is Latin, so obviously that needs looking into. And expurga factor is something that wakes you up in the morning. So obviously there's an evil spirit there that's a shapeshifter, and that will wake people up early in the morning. So they were the words, that's what they mean. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak soon. Bye.